where you last left off. You were recovering from the aftermath of Azar's minor heated breakdown. If you want to be generous, at least. As you returned to the goddess Fiora, she told you that your mission with the Draconian and the rest of your party was soon at a close. However, you decided that you weren't quite ready to see your journey through. So, with the mercenary, you set off for the city of Avalon, hoping that maybe, just maybe, you might find Luna there. Now, as you walk through the field, mercenary, there's sort of an awkward silence between you. Seeming as most of when the mercenary talks to you is when you're struggling, for lack of a better
Depressed.
term. Yeah.
Oh, that too.
So, Ash, why are we going to this place?
Well, is within one of my best or greater suspicions that Luna might be here.
Why is that?
Back when we were younger, I guess, and we weren't in this realm, Luna had a appreciation for criminal activity.
She's one of them, huh?
Yeah.
No wonder you ended up like this.
Well, at first, everything was fine. I mean, it was just petty little non-felony shit, but then she just changed.
What do you think caused that change?
Honestly, I couldn't tell you. I mean, it was just like one night. I think she just got in a bad group of people.
Maybe.
She has a very kind heart, but I know this isn't the real her, so I have to help her.
Yeah, I'm sure, buddy. Maybe she just grabbed the cursed artifact and you just gotta pry it from her fingers and go back to normal.
Exactly.
What are you trying to accomplish with all of this?
I'm still certain that it's someone took her from me, or took her from, where we were staying. I don't know why. I don't know if it's my father's henchman, but I need to get her back for her and kind of my safety.
Well, if that's the case, what makes you think that he doesn't already have her then?
Because he's more interested in my head than hers.
But if he has...
As in, like, me being dead.
I didn't even think about it until you said it, buddy.
No, as soon as I said that, I was like, I should have said head on a spike. I should have said head on a spike.
Well, Ash, if he has her, wouldn't that be the perfect pot of honey to draw your buzzing ass back?
It's almost too simple, you know?
I hear you,
Like,
but
yes,
as much as we may want to
boss.
avoid it, sometimes the simplest answer is the right one.
Yeah. Even if it is just heading straight into the fire, I need to make sure she's okay. For my sanity.
Well, you should say she's criminally inclined. I happen to have a little bit knowledge of the criminal underworld, and if you're looking for what I call a main hub crime, the Lodge is the place to start. If we don't find her here, of course.
What kind of crime are you talking about?
All sorts of shit. That's where all the nobles lounge about. So anything they'll pay for, and pretty much anything that someone will pay for towards them.
That sounds
If you
really
wish ill
perfect.
will on someone, the Lodge is a good place to look for someone who will do it for you.
I wonder if we'll meet that assassin guild.
That's a good point. I've been thinking, if you're from another realm, your father's still there too, probably. There's
Right.
probably some contact he has somewhere that's giving out the bounties. And if you can get rid of him, then your father's off your back.
That's true. We just gotta figure out who that is.
And like I said, Caladra is probably our best bet.
Okay.
Especially with the amount on your head. It's definitely gonna attract sort of people that you'll find prime for the picking in Caladra.
Yeah. I wonder if there'll be any more snake girls.
What's that?
Nothing.
Oh. Alright.
I touched a bullet there.
In the distance from where you are now, you can see what looks like rubble of some giant machine, perhaps. And the mercenary, upon spotting it too, says, "Oh, never even thought about that. We're back here again." You know about the other group, right?
No.
At the beginning, when we were on the train, when me and you first exchanged words over drinks.
Fond memories, but I was a little intoxicated.
I understand. But you may be wrong. But I believe this right here might be the station that they were meant to retrieve Libeck from.
Oh. Do you think the coffin will still be there?
I don't think he was stored in a coffin. However, as you draw closer, He sort of starts rummaging through some of the rubble on the way there. I wouldn't be surprised if something else of interest might be here.
Should I roll a investigation check?
Yes.
Hmm.
Oh, damn.
Hey. Let's go.
You comb over the rubble. Did you listen back to this session? Did you listen to that session through the recording?
Which number was it?
That was 2. You were 2.5, this is 2.
Oh, okay. So, like, I know I was in call, and I can remember parts of it, but it's still a bit spotty.
Okay. Then, in that case, I'll give you a bit of a refresher. The space station itself was in 3 rings. The innermost ring, about 10 feet in diameter, is where Liebeck was kept. Chained, frozen, whatever else I said. I've kind of forgotten at this point, too. And then the outer 2 rings were the station itself. Going through the rubble, in the outer rings, you find a shattered certificate for a diploma in science and space, with the name K. Spacey. Not K. dot Spacey, but K-A-Y Spacey. As well as shattered pencil sharpener.
Why does it sound so familiar?
Remy thought that it was K. Spacey as in short for Kevin, who was like an actor, I think. It's not Kevin Spacey, though. No. So that's probably what you're thinking.
Yeah, I think so.
Shifting through the bits and bobs of his desk, you find a broken stapler. But, oh, sorry, yeah, there's also a broken desk that's like near the rubble of, rubbish. No, what is it? Near the diploma, there's a broken desk. Shattered, trashed amongst the rubble of the space station. There's like rubber bands, staplers, lots of office supplies, a pack of gum. Now it's all melted into one glob of wrapper and rubber. Not something a normal person would want to eat.
Does anything about Ash scream a normal person to you?
Yeah, but I think Ash has just that tinge of normalcy left, where he will not put this in his mouth.
He's like fighting his patron to be like, no, don't grab it.
Giving it a good whiff to see if it still smells fruity. Ash, drop it.
Fine.
And then deeper into the rubble, in the very center ring the Liebeck was once kept, you find a thick, sturdy chain. And I forgot what it's called. I have to go somewhere else on my document, my handy dandy document.
Handy dandy.
Oh. I didn't actually come up with a name for it. Well, I do have a name for it, but it's not. It's highlighted, which means come up with a better name later.
Dude, I've done the same thing for like 3 different things.
Well, in that case, go ahead and add the Chain of the Beast to your inventory. It is just an item, a miscellaneous item.
Ooh. The number. Oh.
No, you know what? You didn't hide enough for that.
Oh, damn.
Alright, let me know when you put it in your inventory. Gotten it down.
I at least have it written it down, so that's. Come on, Dungeons. Wait, D&D Beyond. Okay,
Oh.
I should be good. Okay.
Damn it! Right, and also, amongst the rubble, you find handy dandy multi-tool. You know, like, yeah, with the little bits and bobs where you can, like, screwdriver and bottle opener and all that.
Oh, fuck yeah!
Yeah,
My
it's like a pocket
middle-aged
knife
dad
with less
dreams are
knife feet.
coming true.
And yeah, that's all you find.
Okay. So can I add that to my inventory too?
Yes, you may.
Okay. Okay.
You got it down?
Yeah.
Alright. Then, once you grab all your bits and bobs that you were searching through the rubble for, turn back to the mercenary, and he's sort of got a collection of something in his hand. Upon closer inspection, they seem to be bullets, but a little more... What's the word? They have a little more spice to them. They have, like,
Ooh.
sort of glass that you can see into them. That sort of has this ominous blue liquid inside. Says,
Okay.
maybe I'll be storing these for later. And
Does
from
Mercenary
underneath...
have a gun?
Oh, the mercenary has a gun.
Shit, how did I forget that?
Yeah, dude, it's like the only weapon he ever uses.
I don't. Whoops.
And he takes
Okay.
the sinister blue rounds and dumps them into a pocket and inside his coat.
Just loose.
Well, the button itself has little, the pocket itself has a little button that he uses to seal it.
Oh, okay. He should put like one special bullet in his gun, so it's like one special shot.
Well, Ash mentioned this out loud.
Yeah. But like, not directly to him, just like, it'd be cool. You know, you like put that in your gun and it's like a special shot other than the other. Yeah.
No,
Look at that gum!
No, Ash, drop it. Drop it.
Ah.
Quite fancy, that idea, though. It's like Russian roulette, but you die anyway. It's just a matter of how cool it is. And
Exactly.
he pulls out both of his guns. He has two. And loads a single sinister blue round into each of them.
Ah, nice.
They're like revolvers.
Yes, science.
By the way.
Okay.
Yeah. Full Western style.
Dude, we are totally Mr. White and Jesse.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Hey, yo, mercenary. We gotta go find my...
Ash, we gotta find Luna. after rummaging through the wreckage, that the previous people who were here did not decide to rummage through at all.
Wow, look at these D&D players.
I know, they came here and they didn't even look for it. They were here when it fell and didn't think, well, no one's gonna need this anymore.
Right. Even though we're exactly the players that are also like, after he's dead, can I take his skin and his eyeballs and his teeth and whatever he has?
I have to, like, completely rethink how characters work now. Now that, like, Adrian's brother is asking to take their clothes.
Like a fucking Skyrim character, dude.
Yeah, I can't have everyone giving out, like, a weapon, full set of armor, and, like, collectible loot bits.
That's right. Nathan's just trying to collect everything he possibly can.
I'm gonna start making the items, like the armor and everything, have actual weight to them instead of just like, it doesn't matter. So he has to, like, not hog all of it.
Yeah. Or it's like, this magic, like you can't do that.
Yeah. Well, that's actually kind of how attunement works.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about attunement. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, moving on. After you finish searching through the wreckage, the mercenary looks around and says, "Oh, damn it, I've gotten a little turned around. You remember which way we were going, right, Ash?"
Yes.
And then the check for this that you are going to have to make is nature.
Nature?
No, survival. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Or alternatively, no. We'll go with survival.
I mean, I just got a dirty 20 in survival, so...
Ash confidently points in the correct direction. Mercenary said,
like the Aaron Yeager point.
I don't watch anime, dude. No, I know.
God damn it!
No, I know what you're talking about. Says, wow, Ash, you got quite the sense of direction to you. Let's just hope it's right.
Yeah, I know the planet.
Since you're not even around around here. You continue trotting off in the direction of the fractured city of Avalon. What conversation topics have we been through, and which ones haven't been through?
Talked a little bit about Luna.
You know what? Ash can start the conversation this time.
Ooh. Okay. So, Kane, how do you know so much about crimes and criminal stuff?
Well, I got hired for all sorts of jobs back in the day. Well, I suppose even now I'm doing one more job. But, some of those a little less righteous. And some of them require me to get my hands dirty with... Yeah, you catch my drift.
No, I get you. I don't know, it just feels like...
I'm not quite one of the assassins chasing after you. I have a little more sense of morality to me, but... I've done my share. But you have taken
jobs like that?
Once or twice. Though I didn't always see him through to the end.
Gotcha.
I'd only find myself killing if I felt like that person truly deserved it.
So would you take jobs without necessarily knowing the morality, and then when you did know, you'd decide whether you'd fully go with the job?
You know, I did my fair amount of background checking, but there's only so much background checking you can do sometimes.
Right.
Perhaps.
I don't know. All the other mercenaries I've seen, they just do the job and don't have a second thought about who they're killing. Or doing. Or something. Not doing.
I mean, your bounty says dead or alive, doesn't it?
Yeah, but once I get back to my realm, that doesn't necessarily mean I'll be staying alive.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You're not
Enough talk
figure
about
Ash,
me
but
being dead.
you're not figure Ash, but you don't quite deserve to have everyone chasing after you for your head on a stick.
You think so?
From what I've seen, at least. I've been here, what, a week now?
I guess so.
know.
Damn.
I'm losing
That moves so
track
slow.
of the days.
Let me open up my little planner.
Have you actually been keeping track of the days?
No. But
I've
I
been
feel like
meaning to
Ash
go
would
back
have a
and
journal.
yeah, meaning to go back and count them. So, tournament, actually, I'll do it right now. The tournament, you did that, went to sleep. So, one day, then after the ritual, another night passed. You didn't sleep, though. Went to the Phoenix, the beach episode, another night passed. Serpent's Den, deserted town, another night passed. Nice, the Berg, last one. Okay. So, it's 6 days have passed, however, for you, it is still the 5th day.
Oh, okay. So, wow. This has been one long-ass week, dude.
Oh, yeah. And it's almost at an end.
That's true. Wow.
Actually, I think... Yeah, dude, this is set to wrap itself up exactly on the 7th day.
Wow.
Funny how that works out, huh?
Someone was like, how was your week? Well, you know.
Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, don't
That's
get me
the
started
devil.
on my week. I traveled across continents just to slay the almighty lizard penis.
How was yours? I don't want to talk about it.
I had a rough dude work this week. It's been...
Yeah.
Dude, I hear you, man. No, trust me, you really have no idea.
I mean, I threw myself out the window. I couldn't do it. Oh, you didn't? Oh. So, kid, you got any hobbies?
Hobbies. I suppose I like sharpshooting. Gone hunting once or twice, but I don't. It's gonna sound a little silly, but it's kind of like with when I used to have the bounties. Just don't feel right killing a creature that ain't intrinsically evil.
That's cool. You got that state of mind to you.
I mean, not necessarily, because I'm still not vegan, so I'm still eating them, and just not the one pulling the trigger.
Shots fired at everybody that isn't vegan. Damn.
I mean, I can't really say that, because like I said, I'm not vegan. So.
It's like a full-on, like, liberal.
That's yummy meat.
I don't know, I'm getting some vibes.
And if I can be honest, I don't really like the substitutes. They're always too.
Yeah, we didn't really have much of that back at my realm, but
Not a lot of meat, or not a lot of veganism.
so both.
Oh.
But because my dad had money, you know, I could eat it, but it is thought to be a luxury in my realm. But
What do you reckon that is? It became harder to hunt, or?
Well, listen, I didn't pay attention in school. I know there's a reason, like, what's the word? Geographically? Geologically?
Yeah,
Logically?
it's just you're not in a place with a lot of animals.
Yes. I mean, shoot, you go to the slums and they're eating each other.
Well, depending on who you ask, they are animals.
Sorry. Well, I used to think that way too. And then I met Luna.
Oh. I'm starting to piece things together. Your father didn't really like her, did he? I mean, bounty on the head aside. Even before you ran away.
Well, he didn't really know what she was like. All he knew was that she was a blue poor person, so. She was a smurf. I really want to make a canon that in my room, smurf is like a slur.
No. It does sort of have that slurry twang to it.
Doesn't it? And especially if I'm making it that, like, all the, like, parts of the city are color coordinated. And blue's the lowest.
Yeah. You know what? Honestly, I could go
so
with that.
bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Remind me what the 4 colors are again. Blue, red.
Yeah,
green,
like red,
orange,
yellow. Well, hang on. Red, orangey yellow, green, blue.
Okay, yeah. The cooler the color gets, the less they respect you.
Yeah, the less money you have.
Yeah. Well, it's probably like a feedback loop. The less they respect you, the less money you get. The less money you get, the less they respect you.
Yes.
Yeah.
The slums.
I don't think I'd be much a fan of your father.
Yeah, I mean, he's not much of a father.
Your old man?
Yeah. He wasn't there for me and my siblings.
I'm really surprised.
Damn. Okay. This is just reminding me of that video that's like, listen, I get it, all of you guys are without fathers, and then I'm not. Fucking love my dad.
kind of picked up on that vibe.
Yeah, was it the part of the fact that he's trying to get me killed?
Yeah, pretty much. Also,
Pretty much, yeah.
and he just looks you up and down.
Like, hides behind his hair just a little bit more than he already is.
What about your siblings, your mother? Are you close with any of them?
My siblings are good people.
But are they good siblings?
They're not the worst siblings.
Yeah, that's how it tends to be.
Yeah. I mean, it's just my two sisters and I. And especially when we were younger, we were all we had, honestly.
So I take it your mother wasn't around much either then.
No. She tried to separate herself from us as much as possible. Like, my dad, at least he would say that he was our father, but she tried to pass off as, like, some maid or something.
That must have been rough for you.
It was what it was.
Over the horizon.
And now look at me.
Yeah. Well, I'm seeing you all right.
Shut up.
Over the horizon, you see, at first, what looks like it's like a muddled bunch of clouds. However, the closer you get, the more you can make out stonework in between it. In between the clouds, at least. Mercenary points it and goes, well, there's the first half, which means the second half isn't too far off. He lowers his finger to point just barely over the edge of the horizon, where you can see something peeking up.
Does the sun, like, in our face right now?
Sun in your face? Actually, no, the sun's almost set.
Ah! That's... Thank God. Because I was just gonna say, I'm, like, squinting, but I can't see anything as he's pointing.
And
but no, it's just the hair.
Is the face of the clock tower. As you draw closer, you begin to hear the bustling of city life. Well, Ash, we're here.
That we are.
City of Avalon.
Where did the James go?
Sorry, I'm changing the music bot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
This is my shit!
Yeah. The ground beneath you slowly turns from grass to sort of trampled out dirt until eventually you step foot on the firm cobblestones of Avalon. So Avalon, like, structure-wise, is kind of like, it's not too far advanced, not too far behind. The clock tower, from what you see, is at the very center of the city, and sort of gives quite a bearing as to where the city is. snazzy lanterns lining the edges of the streets. It's very 1900s, sort of. Perhaps, I don't know enough, I don't know enough about history. I think either early or late Industrial Revolution.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I miss this place. I haven't been here in a long while.
Is this where you work a lot, or?
Oh, I work all over the place. Honestly, the only place I hadn't been was Plushta. But, nope, check that off my list now, too.
Yeah, you're just a world explorer.
Yeah, that's why I left you. Well, it wasn't just to get those herbs for your nightmares. I want to do a little exploring myself.
Fuck this, I'm doing some traveling while I'm here.
Man.
Yeah!
But nothing bad seemed to have happened to you while I was gone, so it's all good, right?
Yeah.
In that case...
Perception check.
Oh, you want me to roll a perception check?
No.
Also, I think that's insight, is what it would actually be.
Oh, I always forget, dude.
I was gonna say he has really high insight, but I just rolled in that one, so it doesn't really matter.
He's just... Yeah, like Ash starts freaking out and he's like, so good to be back.
Yeah. Ash is just visibly sweating, teeth chittering, chattering. Mercy's like, wanna go in the clock tower?
Sure.
Alright. Right this way. Before the sun sets, hurry. And he leads you through the streets, past the people that are talking, discussing the fountain, something. You can't quite figure out what it is, but it's bits and bobs mechanically.
Bits and bobs, huh?
It's something broken down.
Oh, okay.
Mechanical. God, I need to get a better speak. I'm not good at communicating what's in my head. Anyway.
Listen, I don't know if you've heard this dialogue I've been saying today, but I completely understand.
It's a struggle. I'm always stuck between, you know, I gotta script some of it, but if I script too much, then it's... Honestly, the environment is probably exactly what I should be scripting.
Yeah?
Yeah. Instead of just putting down bullet points, going, yep, it's good enough.
Yep. Yeah, you get the point.
Yep, bullet point,
What does it look like again? I don't know.
It's,
it's a city.
Sometime between 1500s and 2000s.
Every building looks like a building from each era.
Now, post-industrial revolution looks kind of smoggy. This is not a smoggy area.
Okay.
It looks more like an idealized version of what that would be. Anyways, he leads you through the city to the clock tower. You get to the center. Well, I should probably rephrase that. When I say the center, I mean like the center of a semicircle. Because, as is entailed by the name the Fractured City, the city has been broken. Not exactly down the middle, but a good solid third is still floating above you in the clouds. Not directly above, as it seems to have pushed back a little. You know, as like a perfect 45-degree angle, it just started drifting upwards.
Can you like see it up in the sky though?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh, that is so cool. Oh, dude.
You can get an even better view of it from the top of the clock tower. I reckon that's why they built it.
Yeah?
Yep. And he leads you around the side to a door. Across it, it's a little plaque that says closed for renovations. Oh, god damn it.
I mean, you said we had to follow the law.
Oh, Ash, that grill's terrible.
Well, I mean, it would be a cool look, and it's not like it's that bad of a felony. It's just trespassing.
No one gets hurt by trespassing. Except for us if we fall and break our necks.
Whoops. I mean, we'll be stealthy enough.
Yeah. Roll a stealth check to sneak into the clock tower.
Why the fuck did I have to say that when literally stealth is the only one that I have a disadvantage on?
Dude, I forgot about that.
Oh my god. I got so lucky.
Oh, wow. But it's at disadvantage, right?
Yeah. I think. Wait.
No, wait, didn't you change your armor so you wouldn't be at disadvantage anymore?
It's still. I think it still puts me. It doesn't. Words. So, my other armor, it had more disadvantages on a couple other things too. But this, it's just stealth.
Oh, okay. Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Lucky number 7. Though for you,
Oh.
not that lucky. As you sort of jangle the door trying to get it to open, and you noticed several eyes all turned towards you. The mercenary goes, oh, dang it, Ash. Oh, look, it says closed right there. I guess we can't go in. And he immediately drags you away from the clock tower.
Oh, that's like, damn it! Why won't this shit up, Ash?
Alright, Ash, I think it's better we try this from a different approach.
Yeah, good idea.
I think I might know another entrance. It's a question of if they've got it closed down, too.
Go on.
Well, funnily enough, its purpose is entirely for renovations. So if they don't have... Well, actually... We run the risk of being caught if they're in the middle of the renovations. Though it's almost definitely going to be open.
I mean, it's almost sundown. Who says they're still working?
It's a rather good point. I mean... Normal work time's definitely over by now.
Right, and we don't want to catch overworked employees who are totally going to give a crap about us trespassing for a couple of minutes.
Oh, for sure. And the mercenary is going to look around, sort of like precautiously, and it's going to like gesture toward you. Come on, let's get going.
Okay.
And he leads you around the back of the clock tower, which, for reference, does have like a sort of other building at the base of it where the door was. And Whereas if you were like approaching it from the right, this would be the back side. So he's only taking like 90 degrees around. Very good. Alright. Could be right here. And as you cross around the edge of the building, there's a door, very inconspicuous. You probably wouldn't take much note of it if you weren't looking for it. And he gently pushes on it, still looking around precautiously, and it, click, opens. Alright, Ash, come here before someone sees us.
Going.
Alright. As you slip into the clock tower, it's, well, not into the clock tower itself, but in the building. He leads you down through the room. It's a back room, you know, it's got some supplies in it, you know, like a closet, sort of stuff. Mostly looking like stuff that would be used for the renovations. And another door at the opposite end, which he leads you to, takes you into the clock tower itself, where it's even darker. The only light that really gets into the clock tower is from the sort of glass face of the clock itself, way above, which is also not letting much light through because, like I said, the sun is setting. Yep, looks like you were right.
It's
All gone for the day.
darkness, my old friend.
Okay, Ash.
I want the bunch to be in character too. The mercenary is gonna be so done with me after this.
He heads towards, it's got like sort of, no, I wouldn't say a winding staircase, because it goes up around the outside of the building, taking corners where there are corners, if that makes sense.
Okay.
The clock tower itself is a square shape.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was there any like the neon vests that people who work on construction sites wear, or like hard helmets?
Yeah, in the previous room, probably, yeah, sure.
We should put those on.
Actually, I don't think anyone's... Alright, fuck it. And the mercenary slips on a vest that is just a little too small for him. Hard hat on top of his already worn hat.
Already on top. And then mine is like, my vest is way too fucking big.
Yeah.
Now we look professional, dude.
Oh yeah, for sure. Sorry. I'm resetting something up. With the music on.
Ooh.
It's not giving me what I want. I'm so sorry.
Oh no, you're good.
Yeah.
You're good, broski. Like one of the videos, the description is, the audio is even worse this time. I wouldn't even bother listening.
Yeah. Dude, I was
like
just
a hate
so
comment in the description. I mean, that has to fucking suck.
Yeah. It did.
I have to let Gerard in.
It's three of them, and one of them was like, that I was like, yeah, this one's good, this one's good.
And then you can't hear me. Hi, Gerard. Meow. Meow. You're lucky I could hear you meow, you old dude.
Oh! That's why.
Did you get it figured out?
Yeah, it's because I got the name wrong. I was putting in the name of a song from a completely different game.
Oh.
With the title of from the game I thought it was.
Uh-huh. Oh, I see.
Yeah. So it was just really confused and didn't know.
It's like, what? What? That doesn't compute.
Yeah.
Gerard, you're such a fast.
Hey. Bullying is bad. Knock it off.
Hey, I mean it in the good way.
What? What good way to call someone a fat ass?
I mean, never mind. What I was about to say did not make any sense.
Are you insinuating that Gerard got that dumpy?
I gotta write that down, dude.
I made a big oopsie, didn't I? I shouldn't have said that.
I mean, in the quote book, you just think it's Gerard Way.
I suppose.
But in your heart, you're gonna know it's my Gerard.
I'm still gonna be weighed down by the guilt. Okay.
Gerard
I got the
won't
music
know.
pod set up.
Mm-hmm.
So the mercenary leads you up the stairs that like go beep boop ding boom at each corner, like following the turn of the clock tower.
Mm.
Until you reach a platform about halfway up. And it's like, oh, hold on, let me catch my breath. I've been walking all day now, sets of stairs.
I understand. As a malnourished teenager.
He sort of lays his back against the wall, slides down it. Oh.
That was not a character.
After this, we can, there's, a bar. I mean, this town isn't the most criminally inclined, but if you're gonna find someone, it's gonna be hanging around there. So, shithole is kind of a mean word, but...
The word you're using?
It's the name of the bar.
Oh. Okay. I love me some bars.
Yeah.
I can get my favorite drink.
If he isn't there, you should probably ask around, I say.
Good idea.
Yeah. In that case, how exactly are you going to ask about Luna? Are you just asking her name, or... Because if I'm
Well,
helping, I'm gonna follow suit.
right.
I don't really know which
Definitely stick with Luna, yes.
Okay.
But in the case that they're using her real name, it is Helena.
Okay. Very easy to remember. Luna, Helena, Helena.
Hell, Luna.
Yeah. A very easy connection for me to make, at least mentally.
Yes.
Alright, well, let's keep going then.
Ah,
Hey.
breakover.
He stands back up. We're halfway there. And after you continue climbing the stairs, you make it to the top platform, where you can see out the clock faces. Not clearly, it's very opaque glass. However,
Right.
the mercenary is going to go over to one of the clock tower bits, and he's going to push gently on the pane, and a little window is going to swing open.
Imagine he just punches the glass and it all shatters outside of the clock and hits a innocent bystander.
No. The glass is very firmly connected. Unless you're going to try and do that on purpose.
I mean, that has to be pretty lucky. First, you gotta break the glass, and then someone has to be standing right underneath.
Yeah. Oh. Hold on, that's a lot of smoke. There's a lot of smoke billowing up about 5 houses down.
In real life?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, IRL.
Sorry, I gotta get out of gamer mode.
Yeah, either someone's got like a really thick chimney or someone's house is on fire.
Oh.
I don't see any
S'mores.
flames.
Huh. Especially lighting a fire like this time of the season, too.
Yeah. Oh no, that's coming from the field, I think.
Oh.
Oh. The smoke stopped. Alright. Sorry, I got a little worried there for a second.
You're all good, Hope Dog.
Where were we? Oh yeah, he pushes open the window.
Yes. No, he hits an innocent bystander.
No, it's some little hatch.
What? Aiden, I swear you said.
Did I? No. Okay, well the piece of glass falls down and it decapitates a man. No,
he decapitates the man.
He pushes the window open, he points and he goes, "See? You got a much better view. You're not supposed to open these unless you're doing renovations on the clock hands, but no one's gonna yell at us now."
Ooh.
And looking out, you can see more clearly the buildings in there. Or, not in there, sorry. Well, I suppose kinda in there. They're sort of woven in through the mesh of clouds, as if the clouds themselves have become one with the architecture.
Oh.
Some of the buildings even looking almost entirely cloud, with just a few windows pointing out.
So do like bird people live up there or something?
Supposedly no one lives up there except for the god Aurelius, Lord of the Winds.
Hmm. That's a smart name, Aurelius.
He's not necessarily the smartest of the gods, but...
Look, cool name like that reminds me of a system in the downtown. But that's besides the point. How long has it part of the city been up there?
How long? Oh god, it's been... I think around the same time that Zephyr was supposed to get.
Whoa.
I mean, it doesn't seem... It's only about a lifetime ago, about 70, 80 years.
That's... Oh. I don't know, the town feels so, like, modern.
Well, that's how things go. I mean, I suppose this is just one of the few towns that has progressed on the outside, too. I mean, Ulrich, where we were in the Colosseum, the tournament, I mean, it's still modern, just under that nice sheen of medieval texture.
Right.
Houses
You got
look
people that
old,
care
but
about that stuff.
yeah, it's very much a cultural thing.
Right.
And I think it's, well, at one point, this kingdom was fairly militarized. But
For war reasons, or?
well, no, the gods prevented war. One of the last things Aurelius did was knock the berg out of the sky. Alston's ship, you've heard that story, right? It's not his, he just rebuilt it from the wreckage of an ex-military warship that was meant to be used to conquer kingdoms before Aurelius himself swept it from the skies.
I don't know, that guy kinda... After all that shit that happened on his ship, I kinda lost track of the meaning of it.
Huh. Yeah, I guess I can understand.
What do you think about that situation, by the way?
I mean, Azar, he's got a bit of a fiery persuasion. Not surprised he gets easily heated, but who knows? Maybe there is something deeper, some deeper meaning to all of that.
Yeah.
Never really got a chance to ask him since he kind of shut down after the ship. Maybe when we get back.
Right.
But
Yeah,
hey, he's supposed to be our one source of contact with them, so.
Hopefully we can keep that contact.
Hopefully things stay good. Or at least get better.
Yes.
But no, the military was, well, meant to fight back beasts. Over time, it's from a time long past, and it just slowly dwindled and dwindled. When I said it was once a militarized kingdom, I'm talking hundreds of years ago. Back when the definition of militarized was a bunch of people with spears and shields trying their best to keep themselves safe.
And not guns.
Yeah. But over time, the gods and their warriors solved more and more of our problems. So over time, we need less and less people with shields and spears fighting back.
Huh.
And I suppose this is the way of the kingdom finding its new sense of identity after all that's passed.
Wow. So even cities can have identity crises, huh?
I mean, what is a city but a bunch of people gathered in one place?
I mean,
If all those people have a common identity crisis, then that's the city.
be one big cult.
Cult. When we bring cults into this.
No specific reason. I was just looking at similarity. People who have a big identity crisis.
I think I understand the connection. At this point in time, from the door where you entered, you hear a click and the opening and shutting of the door. And two murmured voices. Mercenary's gonna sort of close the window and pull you back and be like, get down. What's that? You're whispering too quiet. I can't hear you.
Nothing.
And the voices sort of, they get closer. And through the cracks in the floorboard, you can kind of see two shapes moving at the very bottom of the clock tower. And their voices start to sort of echo up. Are you sure you saw him? Why would I lie? I mean... And the mercenary, he looks at you and he says, or he looks at you and he whispers, those aren't workers. God damn it.
I think I'm disguised well enough to not be myself.
What was that? I heard the first part.
I said, do you think I'm disguised enough to not look like myself? I'm just a worker here.
Worth a shot.
I tuck in the hair into the hat, so it's a bit more short,
civilized.
Yeah, and like my forehead is actually showing, but you can't see my ears still.
I mean, oh, fuck it, we're not getting out of here, so we might as well give it a shot.
Is there like, in this room, is there any like hammers or like, or actually wait, no. I'm gonna take my multi-tool and just start beating it under like on a random piece of like part of the wall or something to act like I'm doing something.
Even though there's an observation deck here, you can still like the gears of the clock tower itself are still like not open, but they're protected by a guardrail around the outside. So people aren't going to go up and touch them.
Okay.
But there's still, you couldn't bang your multi-tool on the gears that fly down.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that.
And the thicker, deeper voice goes down. And you hear him shout, "Hello? A friend of mine came wandering in here. Have you seen him?"
Oh, wait, hang on. No, I haven't.
The mercenary looks at you, slightly offended. And you hear thick
Wait, who was that
footsteps.
speaking?
It's the thicker voice from down below.
Oh.
The mercenary is more offended by your offensive accent.
Okay, that's what I
Offensively
thought. Yeah. Well, I gotta make it seem like we're both from the same
Yeah.
neck of the woods.
Mm-hmm. Thick footsteps up the stairs. You can hear them. "Well, you wouldn't mind me looking around, would you?" He yells up once again.
Nah, go for it. We are closing up in a bit, though.
You can hear behind the thicker footsteps a more, not gentler. It's thinner
But not as,
footsteps,
like,
I guess.
hard.
If I'm gonna call the first set thicker, I'll call the second set thinner.
Got it.
Isn't it a little late to be working still?
Boss had us work a couple extra shifts to try and get this done as quick as possible. You know how bosses are.
And you hear a murmuring from the second voice. Not aimed towards you, but towards the thick voice. That's funny, because from what I hear, the renovations aren't supposed to be done for another 2 weeks. So why does he have you working overtime already?
Sorry?
Okay.
You mean, I think you're thinking of a different, section of the construction. This is different. This is behind the scenes work, you know.
Uh-huh. And the voice is now approximately halfway up the tower.
You know, bosses, they don't make any sense.
My boss has made clear sense of what must be done. Since the very beginning of my employment, so I'm afraid I can't agree.
Damn, if only I had a boss like yours.
And the footsteps, now I'd say probably about 3/4 up the tower. It's a little too late for you to come work for us. We've gotten a little too far along in your other careers. Our boss likes devotion from the very beginning.
Devotion? You talking about some religion crap?
Nothing religious about it. And you can now see the shape of the head poking over the floorboards from the staircase that leads to the deck. You know what I mean? Like, when... Damn it.
Like, you can see them come up, but
Yeah.
like, okay, yeah.
And it's a man with the bottom half of his face covered. And on the right side of his face, curling over his cheekbone, over his brow, meeting right in the center of his forehead. Or not meeting, stopping right in the center of his forehead. The tattoo of a snake. As he steps fully onto the observation deck, the one behind him is similarly has his mouth covered and nose, and on the left side of his face has a similar tattoo. The first man is thick, broad, strong. His hair is cut short, not like buzz cut short, but there's not much to grab if you're going to fight dirty.
Damn it.
The man behind him has hair a little longer, his hair a little greasier. Not quite like it's completely unwashed, but he should wash a little more than he does. He's much skinnier, and on his hip he has some sort of rod with sort of metal snake coiled around it. The bigger figure over his back has this large sword with a snake curled around the sort of cross section where the hilt meets the blade, meets the guard. He looks you up and down, Ash. Roll deception.
Fuck. Nat one. And my hair just kind of like slink down.
Yeah, just sort of just...
Whoop. And then just like a big gulp.
The figure, the thinner one, he sort of reaches towards the rod on his By the way, it's about like a foot long. Yeah, I feel like I shouldn't make that clarification, because when I say rod, it makes it sound like at least a yard. No.
Oh, okay.
And he leans over to the thicker one and whispers something. We came here following a lead. And we were oh so very disappointed. She had already jumped town to Valos. But you're still here. You have the same bounty. So why have you separated?
I don't think that's much of your concern, quite honestly.
You're right. Sorry for my invasive questions. And the thinner one is going to whisper in his ear again.
Can I roll to like hear what they're saying?
Oh yeah, sure. You can roll perception, yes. You can hear him whispering in his ear.
Wow. Thanks.
Sorry, I was trying to think of what exactly he would say.
No, it's kind of funny.
I mean, that's what I would say if you got like a 3 or something, but I have a
Yeah.
little more to say.
Okay.
You can make out something about sister and dad.
Oh. So sorry, bro.
We recently returned home after a job, joyously awaiting seeing our sister once again, only to find she had been murdered within the depths of our own den.
I'm sorry for your loss.
We did some questioning for the neighbors, when they recounted seeing her leading a pasty-ass emo boy in, followed shortly by one blessed with the Phoenix's flame, and a girl with silver hair, and one other cloaked figure. Now, due to a private informant, we know that you are just her bounty that she needed to claim in disguise. But for those other 3, particularly the one wearing the cloak,
Listen, it's none of your business of who they are. If it matters with me, then let it just be with me, but leave them out of this.
can you do me a favor and roll either athletics or acrobatics for me, pretty please?
Mm-hmm.
Thank
Can I
you.
do athletics?
You get to pick.
Yay!
Oh,
20.
damn, that's a
Dirty
really
20.
nice roll.
Yeah.
Not as nice as a 26, though.
Fuck! God damn it!
The smaller one is going to remove the rod from his hip, and there's going to be a clicking sound, as the non-snake part of it is going to extend to about 5-6 feet long. The snake is going to stretch out, whereas before it was like heavily coiled. That's now uncoiling itself, so its tail is still at the bottom, and its head is at the top. And from its mouth is going to emerge a pink, piercing blade that splits in two like the tongue of a serpent. It charges towards you, pinning you to the wall with tongue, with both sides of it just barely scraping past the side of your throat. The mercenary at this point in time is going to draw one of his guns. Actually, you know what? Both of them. Pointing it at both of your assailants. Ash, what's the meaning of this?
There's not. I'll explain later. All you need to know is they're trying to kill me again.
And the thinner figure speaks to you for the first time. You had to go and make it personal. So I'd say those other 3 figures are our business.
Okay, but listen. I was just looking for a good time. She's the one that had to try and get me.
He's going to... I mean, you're grappled, so I think that gives you disadvantage on... Yeah, he's going to try and kick you in the shin. but his foot is going to miss as he's too busy staring you directly in the face,
Oh.
furiously, stabbing his toe on the wall.
Oh, fuck.
At this point in time, the thicker one is going to draw his sword from his back. Savaro, watch yourself. And the thinner one is going to look over at him, sort of scowl before looking back at you, Ash, and asking, "Who are the other three? And where are they now?"
Uh, they're rotting in hell.
Oh, funny, aren't you? And he's going to, well, actually, no. Does an 18 hit your armor class?
That is my armor class, so.
Every single time this happens, I forget how we decided this works.
Oh, yeah. Wait, let me look this up.
I think we decided that if it meets your armor class, it hits.
Yeah, it's saying like on the actual D&D Beyond, it says if it equals or exceeds the target's armor class, the attack hits.
Okay. Then he's going to kick you in the shin this time successfully.
Ow!
Where are they? Who are they? And who killed our sister?
I'm gonna spit in his face, or is he in close range for me to do that?
I'm gonna say make a ranged attack to spit in his face.
Okay. Like an unarmed strike.
Well, that's what I'm wondering, because I don't know. I think you roll dexterity.
Okay.
Yeah.
As soon as I find it.
It's at the very top.
How
It's
about
your
his
core
feet?
stats. So they have like their own section.
I know, and whenever we like talk about the core stacks, I always forget they exist.
Yeah. But that's because you only use them for like combat in very specific instances.
Right. So like falls on the snake, be like, I'll answer one of your questions. I killed your sister.
What was that? Like you say that?
Yeah. Just even I'm pretty sure that's not true because I know it was like all three of us, but I didn't do the finishing hit, right?
Yeah, it was Azar because he got the snake fangs.
Right. So just trying to take off the anger off them and more towards Ash. I'm just gonna say that Ash did it.
Well then, we came searching for the bounty of your friend. But not only do we have your bounty, we can have our revenge. And he is going to remove the bident from around your throat, so you're no longer pinned to the wall. But he is also going to, at the same time, try and stab you with it through the stomach.
Oh, metal dude.
However, seeing as he only rolled a 14. It misses. It's Ash, you move out of the way at the last second and embeds his spear in the wall of the clock tower.
Ooh, while he's stuck, can I get him?
Yes, and then after that, I'm going to want you to roll initiative.
Okay. I'm gonna use my fish hook.
Alright, nice.
Oh, never mind.
Ooh. Oh my god, it doesn't hit him.
Yeah, I figured.
Okay. And at the same time, as he tries to stab you, the mercenary is going to take this as him making a wrong move, is going to fire his gun, both of his guns, at both of them. Both of your assailants, who, and now I can confirm for you, is the two members of the Emerald Serpents that was mentioned in the diary entries that were mentioned to be named Celivus and Savaro, who at the time were out doing other jobs.
Celivus, and what was the other name?
Celivus and Savaro.
Savaro.
Now, as the mercenary fires off both of his shots, Savaro, the one who had pinned you to the wall, ducks out of the way, sort of granting himself enough distance to, be safe. And Savaro lifts his big, heavy sword and sort of blocks the bullet, deflecting off his sword. And he says, "You killed our sister. It is only fair that you pay your debt, as we kill you and claim your bounty. We're only two of you, only two of us, sure. But we have trained for lifetimes to kill. We're a mere stray runaway from his father." And he looks over to the mercenary. "And you, a washed-up old man."
You dare tell the mercenary like that!
And I want you to go ahead and roll your initiative. As Savaro comes charging towards you.
Fuck yeah, let's go!
Oh, damn! Okay, that's actually perfect. Savaro got a nat 20 for initiative.
What the fuck
Or no.
is with this
No,
roll?
Savaro is the smaller one. Celivus is the bigger one. Damn it, I keep getting it mixed up. The bigger one is charging towards you with his sword, and he's the one that got the nat 20. And then Savaro, the smaller one, got a 19. They're actually the same height. I'm using smaller as in their girth. Okay. And then you got 18, so it's bump, bump, bump. Numerically perfect. And the mercenary goes last, because he got a 10.
It's like, god damn it, what's wrong with these dice?
Okay. So, Celivus is going to come charging towards you, brandishing his greatsword, and he's going to swing it at you with full force of him charging at you, just bringing that momentum into the sword itself. And does a... do the math real quick. That is another 18. Does that hit your armor class?
Yeah.
Alright. And the full weight of the sword is going to come crashing into you. Dealing 12 damage.
Dang.
"You shall pay in blood," he says, as you go flying against the wall of the Black Tower. Well, not the wall. You're probably caught along the banister for going by the actual schematics that I've set, by which I mean the 4 rectangles I drew in my notebook
So true.
Okay. Next up, Savaro is going to come charging at you as well. With his spear, Serpent's Tongue, and 21 hit your armor class.
Yeah.
Alright, nice.
Nice.
I had to adjust their values a little bit since their health had to go down, but their attack to hit had to go up since I needed it to be scaled. I couldn't have them missing you over and over again.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so very
That would be
sorry
too
about that.
Nah.
But to be fair, I stopped feeling bad about it when you said that you could take on anything that came at you by yourself.
Did I? Whoops.
Yeah. Okay, and the snake's tongue is going to do 7 damage.
Okay.
Next up is your turn.
Whoa. Okay. Go with fish hook to Silvaro.
The smaller one.
Yes.
Okay. So, even though they are the same height, and height is what is used to determine size, I'm going to say that Savaro is a medium creature and Celvis is a large creature, for the sake of your extra damage die.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got a 19. Does that hit?
A 19 to hit. Celvis?
Okay.
No, Savaro. I don't know why
Silvaro.
I'm mixing their names up.
I mean, they're kind of close.
Yeah, well, yeah, because they're twins. Just one has that gem. Oh, for Savaro, let me pull up his character sheet. Character sheet stat block. That just barely hits, scratches him.
Okay. Okay.
And that's a 5, and don't forget to roll an extra d6. I tried figuring out how to make it so you could adjust the values of your roll, but I couldn't do it. I'm so
Yeah, I mean, it would probably be easier just for me to read, so.
Yeah. Okay, 7 damage, not bad. Don't forget, you guys still gotta, sorry, not you guys, I mean, it's only one of you. I'm saying it like you're lesser than me, I'm so sorry. But you as a player still have to narrate your actions during combat to keep it interesting.
Oh, that's right, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so, is Savaro closer to me, or is he?
Yeah, Celvis slammed you with his sword, knocking you towards the edge of the tower, and also creating space between you two. I'd say probably about 10 feet, because that's what the attack description says. But,
Oh, okay.
yeah, and Savaro came charging at you to attack you with Serpent's Tongue. And even though it has a larger reach, you're probably 15 feet away from big guy, 10 feet away from small guy.
Okay, so after getting knocked back and getting back on my feet, I lunge towards Salvaro and from if Ash is right-handed, swing from the left to the right, so it's kind of like a backhand slash at him, just in his middle body area.
All right, and yeah, as the fishhook scrapes across his abdomen, it cuts through his sort of raggedy cloak. The clothes they're wearing aren't really descript, really. They're, for the most part, rags. They're not dressed in the sexy, slutatious garb that you would describe as Esmeralda wearing. They're more dressed inconspicuously. It's
I
just a
see,
matter
okay.
of how they fill out their clothes. They have like dirty brown pants underneath, like a dirty brown color. The pants aren't dirty; they're just a dirty brown color. Over there,
Okay.
yeah. And next up is going to be the mercenary. He's going to take 2 shots from his pistol again. This time, both aimed at the bigger one, Celibus, and only one of those hits. That does. Oh yeah, I forgot I gotta do the. Does 10 damage to Savaro. Or Celibus, damn it! I'm so
Celibus.
silly today. Okay. Next up, top of the round, is going to be Celibus again. And he is going to charge at you with his broadsword pointed directly towards your abdomen as if to pierce you with it. Though I don't think broadswords are necessarily sharp. They'd probably be more force damage. Though I put his piercing damage still. Anyway, I'm getting off track. That's 24 to hit.
24? What the fuck?
Yeah. I mean,
Jesus!
they have high pluses to hit, but I'm also just rolling really high. Like,
I was about
don't
to
worry.
say, how much is this?
You don't have to worry about any of them getting a 30 to hit you.
Oh my god. Or do I?
Not this time, at least. Not this combat.
This lizard penis is gonna...
Oh yeah, dude. Lizard penis is... yeah. Anyway, that is going to be 10 damage towards you, Ash.
10?
10, yes.
Okay.
And then followed up by Celibus, who is going to observe the fact that the mercenary is shooting at his twin brother and not appreciate that fact. Is going to charge over to the mercenary with his spear. However, the mercenary, seeing this coming, is going to sort of lift up his foot, stepping down on the blade of the Biden, and taking this as a perfect opportunity to, when his turn comes around, to attack him, as he has been disarmed. Not disarmed, he's still got a firm grip on that spear, but the spear is pinned to the floor.
And who's the one that's going towards the mercenary right now?
The smaller
Savaro. Okay, so then I'll attack the big one.
Yes.
Okay.
I think you get to do a D8 against, if I remember how this visual works.
Yes.
Yeah.
If I hit.
If you hit. Well, his armor class is lower, because he's bigger and harder to hit. Or bigger and easier. He's got a bigger hitbox, is what I mean.
Just tell me does a 14 hit.
A 14 just barely hits.
Oh my god, dude. Okay. So the damage that's already there and then a D8, right? Or is it just
the normal damage that you do for a roll and then a D8?
Okay. This is gonna be... Okay, so in total 9.
Total 9? Okay.
Yes.
9 damage against Savaro. Nice. Tell me about it. Tell me about it more.
It's Savaro.
Celibus! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it!
Celibus.
Damn it!
Celibus. Okay. Okay. So, Ash sees what's happening between the mercenary and Celeboroo. Celeboroo.
Sevaro.
And it's like, Silvaro, sorry.
Sevaro. S-E-V-A-R-O.
Oh, why did I think there was an L? Okay.
That's very understandable. Since it's Celavis, I can understand there being there are two cell names.
Right.
It makes sense. Yeah.
Okay. So Ash swings like at a diagonal from up, right, down, kind of towards his face or like his neck.
Mm-hmm.
And just like shink.
Alright, you drag the bigger fish hook across his face, leaving a ghastly scar. Well, it's not a scar yet, but if he makes it out of here, it's going to scar for sure.
I hope he doesn't, man. God damn.
And what's a shriek sounds shrill. It's not a shriek, but more a roar. It says, "You're going to die!"
I hope not.
And next up, the mercenary, who is going to take 2 shots. There's no way I just rolled 3 19s in a row. One of those I missed the button for sure.
Oh, holy shit.
I clicked it and it landed on 19. I was like, okay. I clicked it again and it was 19, so I thought I missed it. I clicked it again, it's another 19. So I'm just going to accept that as 2 19s.
Yes! Holy
plus whatever he
shit!
does. Point blank, with his foot pinning down Savaro's spear, both of his guns pointing directly into his chest. That is going to do... Oh, first I gotta roll... It's normal.
Go, mercenary! At least one of us can do damage, god damn.
Yeah. Actually, alright. 2 normal shots. 14 damage against Savaro, who is going to fall backwards, sliding his bidon from underneath the mercenary's foot, wincing as both of those hit him. What's that?
I'm sorry, I was talking to myself.
Yeah, I don't mean to interrupt you.
No. I was just looking at how much in total damage they've been taking.
Yeah. And then Ash. Top of the round. Celavis is going to hoist his sword high above his head as he's still letting out that roar, proclaiming your soon death. Does a 13 hit your armor class?
It does not!
Then the sword comes slamming down beside you as you step slightly out of the way. And next up is going to be Savaro, who is going to, wincing, taken aback, going to remove something from his belt, something green, herbish looking, and apply it to his wounds from where he was shot. Okay. Next up, your turn.
Okay. I can't understand my spells better than I do. Okay, I am going to do chill touch.
Chill touch on... Ooh. Dude, it still bugs me out that chill touch isn't a touch spell, and you can just throw it at whoever you want.
Yeah. I love it, but I can imagine you might not love it.
I mean, it's just more the name that I mean, I understand it, because it's like, it's not your chill touch, it's the chill touch of another, otherworldly creature, but still.
Of a Skeletor hand. Let me just read it again. Okay. So. There's a 17 hit Celibus.
Celibus? Yes.
Okay. So, Ash, with his left hand, casts Chill Touch towards him, and I like to imagine that the skeleton hand kind of like shoots out from Ash's hand onto his target.
Mm-hmm.
And 5 damage.
Ah, damn, he can't regain hit points because of this.
Yeah.
Alright. Again, your damage. Oh, I can see it if I just go to someone else's character sheet.
Yeah.
Dude, ugh, I'm so sorry that you rolled that well. The dice really don't want Savaro to die. In fact, I think the dice want you to die.
I know, dude!
Celibus!
This
Celibus.
bullshit. I mean, they both want me to die, but so Barbu is more focused on the first.
Yeah. And top of the round, Celibus' turn once again. Yeah, the dice want you dead. That's a 23 to hit. So Celibus is going to rip his sword from the ground in the aftermath of your chilling touch, swinging it diagonally towards you from the ground. It's not a good angle though, so he only does 4 damage, but still.
Okay. It hurts my feelings.
Yeah. If the real damage was the emotional damage we took from having to deal with this bullshit.
The emotional damage we took along the way.
Savaro, next up, is going to sneer at the mercenaries, saying, "Oh, you wanna play that game, huh?" And the spear. This is pretty much almost right after he stepped on the spear. The spear is going to retract into itself. Well, Biden's, technically. A Biden's just a fancy spear. Just like a trident's essentially just a fancy spear. It's going to retract into itself. The snake is going to recoil back around to about 1 foot pole. But however, the tongue of the serpent is going to stay out as it elongates and sort of loses its rigidity. Rigidity? I don't know. It's rigidness, yes, as it sort of falls loosely to the floor and starts to glow with this ghastly green flame. Feel the sting of the serpent's tongue, he says as he lashes out towards the mercenary with the lashed form of the serpent's tongue. That is going to hit, and it is going to do 17 damage against the mercenary.
Oh shit. But this is the first time he's taken damage, right?
I think so, yeah.
Lucky bastard.
Oh, he's sturdy. Don't worry about him. Worry about you.
Listen.
Speaking of which, next up, your turn.
Oh, yeah. I want to use my blood hunter stuff, but I'm afraid I don't know it well enough, so then I'll do it wrong.
What exactly are you thinking of doing? Hey, if you don't try it at some point, we're never going to learn how to do it right.
That's true. Okay. So I'm between my blood curse of bloated agony or crimson rape. So let me read. Also, I just looked that for my actions I can do 2 attacks per action.
God damn it, that's a crimson right as a thing?
Yeah.
Damn it. That's pretty much like something I had planned for a weapon later on. Man.
Oh. I mean, I
But
don't have to use it if you don't want to.
Well, no, you can use it, now I should have it, but... That means I have to change how my thing works.
Oops.
It's not the fact that you have it, it's the fact that it's a thing that already exists.
Oh, gotcha. Listen, man, I'm just that cool.
You are that cool. Damn it. No.
Okay, maybe I'll do the blood curse of bloated agony.
No, I think you should do the Crimson Rite, since...
Oh, yeah?
For you to fully use the blood curse of bloated agony correctly, it should be on an enemy that takes more than 1 attack per turn, and these guys are both single-turn enemies.
Ah, that's true. Okay, so I'm gonna do a normal attack with my push hook and then use Crimson Rite.
Alright. Roll your damage.
On
Selvus?
Selvus.
Okay.
Yes.
Now I'm starting to remember their names correctly.
Ah!
Oh, let me go to my other character sheet so I can see. Oh!
It's a 9.
That unfortunately does not hit.
Damn.
As her
But
fish
I
hook
can
goes
still
swinging past him, he sneers at you. He doesn't have anything else to say.
Okay. But I can still do the Crimson Rite.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Yeah.
So.
If it's a bonus action, that means.
Let them just strike for. Okay. Okay. Because I know at least that's the thing I need to use. I think I have to. Because 1d6 extra damage of your chosen type.
Are you doing something else, or are we just sitting here in silence? Because
I'm reading.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Otherwise, that'd be kind of awkward.
Right. Well, I was like, is Aiden there?
Nah, I'm still here.
Okay. Oh. It's this die. Okay. +4!
Was that thing you just said talking to me? Sorry.
So, for my thing, I think, if I'm thinking of this right, he's gonna take 4 damage. And then I have to do a d6 for damage on me. Oh, boom. Ew.
Oh, dude. Now I'm confused. Now I'm confused as to how your things work.
No, I'm all confused. And it
No.
doesn't do that.
Okay. Oh, okay. So you're right. The Crimson Right, you then get to choose the type of right.
Yeah, and I only have one right now.
Okay, right of the flame.
Actually, right at the end.
Right. And then, how is it doing the current damage? Or is that damage that you're taking because you're activating it?
So yeah, the 4 was to hit Salvius, and then the 2 was to hit me because I did that.
No, I think you rolled the extra d6 at this when you attack with the weapon. Okay, so I think the way it works is it buffs your weapon to do the 1d6 every turn, henceforth.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so should I then do the hit DC again to see if this works?
No, that's not a hit DC, that's the damage that you take to activate the right. The way the right works is you take damage for the trade-off of being able to deal increased damage.
Oh.
There's no hit DC. That first roll was the damage that you take to activate it, and that second roll, you didn't have to roll. But that would be hypothetically to add to your attack roll.
Okay.
Yeah, your damage roll.
Sorry, that took me way too long.
That's all good. Like I said, if we don't do it at some point in time, you're never going to learn it.
Yeah. Okay. So I took 4 damage, so then on my next turn it'll be better.
Yes.
Okay.
Right. And then next, the mercenary's turn is going to rummage in his pocket, take something out, and toss it to you. Catch, Ash! And roll dexterity, I think, to catch it. Okay. You catch it, and you can see very clearly that it is a health potion. I forgot if it's minor or major. Let me look. Or not minor or major, it's medium or major. Okay, no. It's, the way it goes is healing, greater healing, superior healing, or supreme healing.
Oh.
The one you receive is greater healing. So that's 4d4 plus 4.
Whoa.
Oh. I don't know if you're supposed to roll it or I'm supposed to roll it because I gave it to you, but yeah.
You can roll it.
Okay, well, in that case, 14. So go ahead and restore 14 health points. Well, actually, are you going to drink it? I assumed you were going to drink it or, like, smash it over your face or something like that to heal yourself.
Let it, like, smash on the top of my head so it just seeps into the bloodstream.
Yeah.
If that works, then yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, I'll let that work, because it's cool. And statistically, it's no different than you drinking it. It takes the same amount of time.
I mean, yeah, and it can, like, seep into the wounds I have.
Mm-hmm. Next up is going to be Selvest. And he says, "That measly potion isn't going to save you now." And guys, I did not mean to roll 4 d20s. Oh, damn. That's a nat 20 to hit you.
So what's his nat 20 look like? Is it like a 26 or something?
I'm not telling you.
Oh, come on!
But it's a nat 20, so it hits. And then that is going to do...
That should be fucking 30.
Oh, no, no, no. It's nothing that extreme. It's 4
Sure.
damage.
Oh.
The dice changed their mind. You get to live.
They said, well, I don't know. Even though Ash is kind of a fucking dick, I mean, he's alright.
He's kind of cool, I guess.
He's a little funny, I guess.
Alright. Then next up is going to be Savaro, who is still harassing the mercenary.
King.
What's that, Ash?
King guy.
Oh, I thought that was in character. My bad.
Be careful!
And Savaro is going to strike at him with the Serpent's Tongue lash once again. This time dealing 14 damage. Damn, I think the dice decided they want the mercenary to die instead.
No!
And as the tongue goes lashing against the mercenary, it streaks across his coat and goes, ah! God damn it, I just got this coat. Try not to ruin it. Next up, Ash, your turn.
Oh. I wish I had healed. Okay. Fish hook time, baby!
Indeed.
On Syllabus.
Syllabus? Okay. So you get to add
17?
a D8 and a D6. 17 does hit. So now you can do your
Oh,
damage plus
fuck.
D8 plus D6, yeah. Because you're Crimson
Okay.
Right and the bigger fish. Giant
Right.
damage.
So. 7 plus. So then 13
Pardon?
in total.
13 total damage.
I said, yeah.
Okay. So tell me more about how you beat the shit out of Syllabus.
Okay, so Ash is gonna take out his aggression of like them beating up the mercenary on Syllabus and like smash from like upwards downwards right onto his fucking face again, so it's like square on his forehead. And he's just gonna have like an indent of a fucking fish hook on his face.
Yeah, you bring the fish hook down on his forehead, like you said, leaving another mark, leaving like a sort of Y across his forehead, or across his face.
I'm making art,
steps-
dude.
He steps back, wincing, as his blood starts to pool in his hand, holding at his face. He looks at it and he shakes his hand off and goes, I'm not letting you get away with what you've done. And next up, the mercenary. Now, upon tossing your health potion, Neil is now done babysitting. He's going to take this opportunity to strike Syllabus with his bullets once again. First one hits, the second does not. Ooh. However, as he pulls the trigger for the first one, this blue spark that comes from the barrel of the gun, flickering
fuck
like
yeah.
flame as the bullet comes shooting out. And it's going to once again hit Savaro. in his chest,
Savara.
exploding in flame that wraps itself around him for a second before dissipating. That's going to do... Man, that's a really low roll!
Oh no.
That's going to do 10 damage.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, but like that's the max damage that he does with a normal bullet.
I mean, we're not doing good on these rolls, and then all of a sudden they're like, "We'll get you down low, and then you'll get down low."
Yeah. The mercenary is going to take a step back and is going to use this opportunity whilst Stavaro is stunned by the mana bullet.
By getting shot.
Yeah, he's stunned by getting shot pretty much. That's a great way to put it. He's going to take this time to reload his guns. Next up, Celibus, once again. Every single time I start the round over, I have to think, is it Celibus or Savaro? Celibus.
Right. Savara.
Still, like, right after shaking blood from his hand, he's going to place it once again upon the Devourer's greatsword. And he is going to try one last slash towards you, Ash. However, that is a nat 1. It misses. I don't know, Ash, does a nat 1 hit your armor class?
What's wrong, Celibus? Are you nervous?
I'm going to wipe that smug grin off your face. Savaro is going to look over and become decidedly a little concerned for his brother.
Oh yeah.
And he's going to reach into his pocket and pull out more of the green herb he was playing with before, tossing it over to his brother. However, as his brother does not notice, it just goes falling to a clump on the floor. As Savaro goes, "Brother, wait, please!" Next up, Ash, your turn.
Lap it off the floor, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Lick it up.
You're licking up. The herb's a little more clumpy. You don't have to lick it up. You can grab it. It's fallen, I'd say, probably into like 3 minor chunks that you could easily grab.
Mm-hmm. Oh, dude.
If you rolled high enough on a sleight of hand check. So go ahead and roll sleight of hand.
Well, I mean, yeah, since I have 2 attacks, I could grab the herbs and then attack, right?
Yeah. This would be just a bonus action.
Okay. 17?
17. You're able to grab pretty much all the smallest stacks.
Nice.
Of the herb.
Herb. I finally got herbs, Aiden.
Yeah. Dude, I didn't even think about that. Damn it. This is not. Well, actually, I don't know. It might be worth a shot. Not right now, though.
Okay.
Leave that alone. It's medicinal.
Nom nom nom.
Oh, are you going to eat it? Just a clump, maybe?
I'm gonna attack, and then next turn I'll figure out what I want to do with it.
Okay. So, do your attack now. Go on.
So it's a 21 hit,
Celibus?
Celibus? Yeah.
Yes, a 21 does hit Celibus.
Okay. I just had to make sure. Okay.
Roll your damage.
Oh. So with my normal damage and then the D8 and the D6, it is 21 in total. Oh, let's fucking go, dude.
Ash, how do you want to do this?
How do you want to do? Let's fucking go. Sorry, got a little too excited. So herbs in hand, right?
Yes, herb in hand.
Herbs in hand. I'm gonna, like, I'm holding it close to my chest as I have the fish hook, and just looking at the fucking look on his face. I'm just gonna swing it right towards his neck so it can decapitate him, but like still a bit of skin is connected in the back, so it's like not fully torn off.
Dude, that's gruesome.
I know, right?
As you do this, there's a sickening, and you
Like
hear
blood
Savaro.
everywhere.
Oh, dude,
Oh,
blood
fuck.
sprays all over you. And you hear Savaro cry, "Oh, brother!" And a look of pure terror crosses his face. And next up is going to be the mercenary, who is going to take two more. Actually, no, it's right, because he's still got to reload one of them. His bonus action. He's going to take a single shot at Savaro, which is going to miss him all around the edge of the clock tower.
Yeah, I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck?
Watch out, Ash! Before it embeds itself with the singing into the body of Celovis. And next up, top of the round, Celovis is going to, or sorry, Savaro. Damn it.
Elvis is dead
I'm
now.
so used to saying Celovis first.
Right.
Savaro is going to take this opportunity, looking around, and he is going to jump out the window of the clock. He's going to like jump at the clock face, shattering the glass, and you hear cries from the street below as combat ends.
What? What the fuck?
The mercenary rushes over to where the clock face is broken. He looks out to trying, watching himself so he doesn't like cut himself on the broken glass. He's gone.
Like, dead gun or like just disappeared gun?
Disappeared. No body.
Oh, fuck.
Well,
Uh,
we've rid ourselves of him for now, at least.
yeah. And like, can I, I'm sure I'll have to roll something, but like, while the mercenary's looking down, can I eat a bit of the herbs?
Yes, you can eat a bit of herbs. They taste a little bit bitter, but you can restore 6 health points as you scarf them down.
How much did, was the mercenary able to heal earlier?
He's 23 down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here, eat this.
All right, and you're gonna pass to him the last remaining 2 clumps, or just 1?
All of it, the 2 clumps.
Okay. Yep, and he's going to restore 9 HP as he begrudgingly eats the weird green herb.
Eat the green herbs that have a little bit of blood on it, but it's alright.
Yeah, they also taste very bitter. Correct me if I'm wrong, as he swallows one clump. I think the other guy pressed it into his wounds, not ate it. And he eats the clump.
I mean, it'll be good for our immune systems, right?
Yeah, sure. Oh. And he falls to the floor, not in like a oh no I'm dead, but in like a god damn I'm tired kind of way.
Mm, shit, dude, you're all right?
Yeah, just it's been a while since I actually had to exert myself in combat. I don't know if you noticed, but the past couple of fights I've just kind of been sitting around.
That's true. We were. I literally was with you as we just sat on the wall and like, I cast chill touch.
Yeah,
That was a fun fight.
I definitely don't see that guy coming back anytime soon. You sure gave him the what
No,
for, or him the what for, but
I
you showed him the what for, and he gestures over to the mutilated corpse of Selvus.
yeah. I was just like standing over it, kind of tilted head, staring into like a. It's really fucked up, just like into the insides of his neck.
And also, you can loot the sword if you would like.
Yes.
Alright, so I didn't make the sword's stat block because I was expecting you to kill Celibus first, or
Ah.
Savaro first.
I did kill Syllabus first.
Yeah, because Savaro had a lot more HP, and yeah, well, not a lot more
Mm,
HP because I had to scale it down for a 1-2 party.
right. Can't give him 100 and something.
But essentially, um, the way I had planned this to work, the Devourer Greatsword is that it does advantage attacks against enemies that are poisoned, and
Oh,
it's automatically critical against any enemy that is grappled.
oh shit, dude.
I might have to rework that though because you weren't supposed to have it this soon.
Yeah. I mean, if there's any part on my part that I can do, I can do that.
Yeah, I'll add it to your inventory between this session and the next.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'll let you know what
Dude,
I
we
change
got
it to.
fucking wrecked.
Yeah, right. That last attack that blew him out of the water. That wasn't even a critical hit. Imagine if that was a critical
No.
hit, dude.
Dude, can you imagine?
I can't imagine. It would have been like 42 damage or something crazy like that.
Yeah. Finally, at the fucking end, I did some damage.
Yeah.
See, and that's the hard thing about Ash is that he can do a lot of fucking damage, but I roll like shit every single time.
At least you have your bomb-ass armor class, which, I mean, to be fair, wasn't that big of a help because the dice were much
Well,
lower,
when
but,
you yeah, when you put up the stats on the dice.
well, Ash, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you said something about the person that you share the bounty with.
Yeah, it was probably Helena.
Silver lining, huh?
Yeah.
He said Volos. And honestly, that makes sense. It's a very good place to hide.
Yeah, I don't know much about it, but is there anything
Well,
you can tell me?
it's a city carved out underneath a giant mountain. It's one of the younger of the kingdoms. It's, the mountain was only really discovered about 300 years ago. People say it was the last gift from the god Vasteron, Lord of the Earth, as it appeared shortly after he stopped showing around his face. And yeah, beneath the mountain is carved a giant cave in which it's pretty much just a giant marketplace. Anything you could buy pretty much will be down there. Save maybe some fruits, vegetables, anything perishable. But even then, nowadays with how easy it is to ship goods, I wouldn't be surprised if that's down there too.
Like market time.
Mark time indeed. And he hoists himself back up.
Well, should we go to that bar just to like heal up before we venture out, or
Well,
should
the
we
neat
go
thing
straight
is,
there?
we can catch a train from here, seeing as we're not in the middle of buttfuck nowhere. I'd really go for a drink right now.
Me too. And a shower. Or, bath, bathing. Because as much as it is to just for belief, I do not like being covered in blood.
Could have fooled me.
Listen, it sounds cooler than it feels.
Just gonna say you could go just bathe by the shore. Oh, I forgot to tell you this. When I say like where like a third of the city is missing, that's pure cliff face down to the sea.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. This is more of a cliff kind of shore than a beach kind of shore. So you can't really go take a bath down in the sea. I mean, you can. You know what? You know what? Screw it. I'll just say that the bar is actually a tavern, and you can get a bath there,
Oh, thanks, dude.
or a bathhouse. But that's where you got your last bath, right?
Or like the bar owner is like living upstairs and has a shower or something.
Yeah. Pretty penny would probably get you 30 minutes.
Yeah.
All right then. The mercenary heads down the stairs, and I assume you follow him.
Well, I don't know.
Oh, don't jump out the window too.
Hey, that dude, the combo really reminded me of us. You think I should?
Ash, don't jump out the window.
I think I could do what he did.
I don't want to risk it, buddy. He only did that because it was either he died falling or he died to you. And since the death to the fall was a lot less concrete, he decided to risk it
Okay.
with the concrete.
Oh, oh. I was wondering why it was so quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're gonna head to the bar with the mercenary?
Yeah, yeah.
Splendid.
Splendid.
Outside, the sun has almost completely set. No, not almost. Sun has completely set. Sorry. I keep saying almost for no reason.
It's quite the word.
It is. It's very convenient because it allows so much wiggle room if I change my mind.
Exactly.
But no, it
You
has completely
almost
set.
hit him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The street, the lanterns along the edge of the street light up, and there's already some people on the scene checking out the glass.
Is there like any blood or is it just glass?
Um, there's probably like a few speckles of blood from pre-existing
Follow the
bullet
blood
wounds.
trail.
However, there's also a few scrabbling drops of herb, which was probably used to cleanse, plug, whatever, heal the wounds. So there is no trail of blood.
Ah. Can't use my Witcher senses this time.
I know. I was actually looking at some of your stuff, and I saw you had, like, an advantage on tracking. I mean, I knew it was Fae and, like, 2 other things, but I wasn't sure when I was writing this. I didn't feel like checking, so I just made sure to have some way you could not hunt whoever jumped out the window down.
Ah.
Yeah, sorry about it.
I'll be able to be a Witcher someday.
One day. Just not today.
Today, with the day that the day.
The mercenary leads you through the streets, down an alleyway or two, till you see a small sign overhead hanging from one of those little arm things that poke out above the street. It just says and then something scribbled out, hole.
Sounds like a good time to me.
Mercenary leads you through the doors, and inside it's pretty quiet. Everyone's huddled in their little groups. Some people playing cards. Some people eye you cautiously as they're discussing something that they don't want you to hear about. And behind the bar is a man with one of the most pleasant and friendly faces you've ever seen. He says, "Hi, you got me for a drink?"
Yes, but before that, do you happen to have like a shower or something in this establishment?
A bathtub, yeah, sure. I don't know. I mean, you are pretty dirty, but... And the mercenary slides 5 to 10 gold pieces across the table and says, "Let the boy bath. The bath. Just... Alright. Yep, just follow me." And he pockets the coins, leading you up the stairs. Down the hall.
I give like a toothy grin to the mercenary, like, thank you.
You look terrifying. You're like your blood all over your face with like your... I don't know, does Ash have good dental hygiene?
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah, it is pearly whites, the only thing that isn't blood-stained.
It's like...
There's also like spatterings of herb around his mouth too.
Yeah. Looks like he just took a bunch of edibles and killed somebody.
Yeah. Have a nice bath, Ash. And the man leans down from the staircase. "Oh, are you coming?"
Yeah, I'm coming.
Okay. And he leads you up the stairs, down the hall, opens a door. Inside is a nice, clean bathroom.
Ah, thank God.
Roll to bathe, I guess. I forgot what I made Adriana roll last night. But, dude, for real? Sorry, not you, me. Since... I'm going to say since... Oh, I did not mean to roll that for you. I'm so sorry, dude.
Oh, thanks,
that doesn't
dude.
count. No. Since cleaning is in a way a form of maintaining proper health, I'm going to say that you should roll medicine, not the one I rolled for you, though. You can.
Okay. Not the nat one you rolled for me. Oh. 14.
Alright, you scrub yourself good, get rid of all the blood, quite a bit of stench. Unless Ash is trying to keep his stench.
Nah.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Yeah. And we get back out nice and well bathed, you know, normal shower. You're not exactly like the squeakiest, cleanest child, but you're a clean baby boy.
I'm better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I missed a few spots on the back, but we don't have to talk about that.
Yeah, how are you even supposed to, like, your arms are so just not built to reach that. It's not your fault.
Exactly, bro. And like people are even gonna see it.
Exactly. Unless Ash is, never mind.
Not right now.
You can reapply your makeup and disguise and all that from last time you went and picked up more.
Yeah. Okay.
When you get back downstairs, the mercenary has 3 empty shot glasses in front of him.
How is he, what's the roll we do for, like, how strong the alcohol or how it hits you?
Constitution.
Okay, that's right. Hey, you doing alright there, buddy?
Yep, all better.
I'm going to order something.
Alright.
I'm gonna get 2 shots of something. What kind of shots do you got?
They have beef juice, dragon's milk, those are the 2 I can remember off the top of my head.
Okay, let me ask a better phrased question. Out of all the like shots, what's the closest you would say to Jägermeister?
Jägermeister?
Yeah.
I'm not the most versed with Jägermeister. Which one's Jägermeister? Oh, well, I know which one Jägermeister is, but what does it taste like?
It's like a licorice type.
Yeah, okay.
Like burny licorice.
Okay.
Or like cold medicine too.
Why is that a word to describe something you want to drink?
Because Jägermeister is good.
Alright, well, probably Spirit of the Woods then. Spirit
Okay.
as in, like, liquor spirit. But all, like, it's a double entendre between, like, you know, ghost and, like...
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will have 2 spirits of the woods. 2 shots of spirits of the woods, I mean.
Alright, yeah. And he slides both of those over to you. Says, alright, anything else for you? Anything? You want anything? The mercenary's like, no. He, like, raises his hand and, like, you know, he, like, moves his head, like, turns his head away, like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah. If you look over to Ash, he kind of has this, like, anxious face if he wants to say something. I just ripped out my earbuds. Anyway, yeah, he wants to say something, but he's, like, nervous to say it.
What's bothering you, Ash? Spit it out.
Do they have any food?
No. Do they have any food? Do you hear yourself, Ash? Yeah. Of course they have food. What do you want?
I'm so hungry.
You know, it makes these really nice, like, little bite-sized waffle bits. We used to come here when I was younger. I eat like 4 or 5 plates of those.
That sounds delicious.
Yeah, I'll take some of your waffle bits. Like, alright, sure thing, gang. And he goes behind, like, you know, those flappy door things that, like, you go through and they... Yeah.
I thought he said, good. Sure thing, King.
No, he was addressing the mercenary by name, because he is not necessarily a regular here, but...
But they know him.
Yeah, they know him. Because he always stops by when he's in town.
Ow. Oh, fuck. Okay.
And a few minutes later, the guy comes back out again and he says, "You know, I usually don't stop making these around 12, but you're one of my favorites, dude." And he slides it across towards Kane. Slides it over to you, and it's got like, you know, like little dipping bits for like, I don't know, syrup, vanilla sauce, or
Oh,
chocolate sauce. I don't know.
oh, I fucking love vanilla sauce, dude.
Some like fruit mix with like all these little berries and bits.
Oh, berries and bits.
Yeah. Berries and like
You
little
like that
chunks
word
of.
too.
I love,
Bits and
dude, I
dollars.
love bits. Bits is one of my favorite words.
Thank you
You know,
for
I
the
feel
bits.
embarrassed for always saying almost, but I will never feel ashamed for my bits obsession.
I mean, it's a good like
It's a good
add-on to
word.
whatever you're
Yeah. Is there something else that you need to describe being there, but you don't have a good word for it? Bits.
saying. Bits. A form of currency? Bits. This another word for the slums? The bits.
I don't. Is that a real thing, or now you just poking fun
I,
at me?
I'm being serious.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. Like,
See,
what is
that's
it
why
supposed to be
it's
like?
such a
The last remaining bits of society, or
it's supposed to be like the
the bits you
bits of
don't like,
or
or the bits you don't want
yeah,
to be caught around, or something like that?
yeah, basically. See, that's why it's such a good word.
Yeah.
I love this like elevator music.
Yeah. I mean, it's just a nighttime version of the other city music.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But it does have a very elevator-y theme sound to it.
Well,
Well,
should I
yeah.
roll a
Oh, your constitution check. I'll let you just roll one for
I feel like our brains at the exact same moment were like, oh yeah, D&D.
Yeah.
Oh, whoops.
I mean, it's one shot. It's two shots. What's the
It's
worst it
too
can do?
yeah. And I'm really fucking hungry.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You do have a bit of an empty stomach. But yeah, you drink it, but it's pretty much balanced out by the waffle bits you scarf down because they're delicious, dude.
They're so fucking good, dude. The
They're
go game.
so fucking good, man. Like, I'm telling you,
Damn,
dude,
now I'm
best
fucking
waffle
hungry.
bits on the continent.
On the continent. Is that like Kane be like, I'm telling you, bro, best bits you will ever have in your fucking life.
He wouldn't say bits, but he would say waffle bits, and also a little less duty and slangy and all that. I said duty! Oh. But yeah, they're delicious. And Kane, very much, like, the entire time the dude was cooking them up, he's like, I'm telling you, Ash, these are fucking the greatest. Out of all the places I've traveled to. I mean, to be fair, I didn't try Teclusio's waffle bits, but these are the best waffle bits out of any of the Seven Kingdoms. And all those that people are like, should be one of the main kingdoms. Like, the 7.5 kingdoms. These are the best waffle bits, I'm telling you. And he just goes on and on and on about them.
Ash is like, got his like arms wrapped around him and is like, uh-huh, mm-hmm, uh-huh, oh yeah, oh, uh-huh, mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, you have to roll a religion check to eat the waffle bits.
I roll advantage with religion.
Yeah.
Fuck. 13!
How do you feel about adding waffle bits to act as religions?
I'm down for that.
Alright, yeah. Next to Gerard Way is now
It's
waffle bits.
That is so funny.
Ash is now a firm believer in the waffle bits. Not quite as devout as Kane, but he will be telling his friends about these anytime he has waffle bits for the years to come. Anytime he even has waffles, probably.
Yeah. I mean, this waffle's alright, but have you ever had waffle bits?
And anytime Ash hears the word bits, there's just gonna be the slightest twang of hunger in his stomach. And the slightest production of saliva ready to eat
Dude.
waffle bits.
I hope I remember this, so in fact, anytime, maybe not when you say it, but like if
Anytime
someone
anyone
says
in character
bits
says
or
bits,
waffle,
just be like, Ash gets a little hungrier.
I'm so hungry!
Alright then.
Can you remind me what this bar is called?
Okay, well, the sign outside has a watering hole, but the watering part is scratched out and has, like, shit, like, written above it, but that's also been scratched out. Less scratched out, so people more refer to it as the shithole. But after coming here, you can tell that's more a reference to the people that come here than the owner himself. As
Yeah.
he's a very nice man. His alcohol is top quality. Maybe not the toppest quality. That's another thing I'd love to do, is just adding ist to random words.
That is true.
Yes. Maybe not, like I was saying, maybe not the toppest quality, but it's good liquor. Even better waffle bits. Like, best you will ever have.
Oh,
And
yeah.
who knows, maybe some of the other food here is really good too. But you'll never know, because all you will ever order is the waffle bits.
Or can I get this and also an order of waffle bits?
Waffle bits with a side of waffle bits.
Yeah.
Okay. Why are you asking about the name? Is Ash gonna come back here one day, do you think?
Well, so not only that, but I wanted to be like, so if someone
If someone
would
asks
ask me
about the
about it, I'd be
waffle
like,
bits.
so there's this place. It's their sign, like it says the shithole, but like it's not. It's really good. They have these waffle bits, right? They're so fucking good.
Okay. Well, is Ash ready to leave?
I'm gonna have one more drink and then Ash will be ready to go.
Is it going to be another Spirit of the Woods? Or is Ash interested in trying beef milk? Or no, what did I call it? Beef juice.
Cause no, you said beef juice and was it dragon milk?
Yeah, beef juice and dragon milk.
Ugh, now you're making me want to combine them.
It's not a good idea, dude. They're like two different necks of the woods.
Who said I was ever good at good ideas?
That's a very good point. If you do this, you are rolling at disadvantage for the Constitution check.
Okay. Bartender, good sir.
Oh yeah, what do you need?
Hey,
Another drink?
can I can I get a shot of the beef juice and the dragon's milk and just one empty glass?
Oh, bloody hell. Okay. He pours you the 2 shots. The dragon's milk, as the name suggests, has sort of like a milky color to it, and the beef juice looks like
Like
a
hot dog water.
yeah, like hot dogs with like a little more beefy color to it.
Oh god. Oh, no. Is there okay? If it affects my constitution, then I won't do this. But like, can I just like take a little sip of each just to see what they taste like on their own?
Yeah, yeah. Taking a sip of the dragon's milk. It's got like sort of like a sweet taste to it, and it's it's good. It feels nourishing. It has that alcoholic taste, but it doesn't burn on the way down. Even though the only other liquor you tried, Dragon's Fire, did burn very much.
Mm. Oh yeah.
And I didn't even stop. I didn't stop to think about what beef juice would taste like. I don't know. It's like
I think.
meat. It tastes like meat, well seasoned
What?
meat, but like in liquid form. It doesn't sound. It doesn't taste nearly as bad as it sounds, but it doesn't mean it tastes good by any metric.
Why is this available? Is there a market for this?
So it's telling my grandma she's down this bond of his signature drink. And he sort of like lowers his head and holds a hand to his chest for a second. It's for my grandma.
Oh, dude. Can the bottle just be like in shape of a piece of meat?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Like a T-bone.
Well, I didn't think this through all the way, but I thought it'd be really funny if it was itself the bottle in the shape of like a cow, and then the stopper would be like on the nose.
Oh, that is.
I don't know, it's spit on the
Okay.
nose, isn't it?
Oh, you're so funny.
Thank you, thank you. I will be here.
Yes,
Yes.
for a little while. Okay. Ash is gonna take the shots and pour them both in at the same time, and then take up the drink and kind of toast it in the air and be like, "For Grandma," and then hit it on the table and then shoot it.
Yep. As you go for Grandma, he goes, "For Grandma, God rest his soul, both of you."
Oh.
Now make the Constitution check at disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Okay. Got an 8.
You throw it back and you try not to vomit.
Oh.
It's so gross. It itself tastes like vomit.
Oh.
And it stings like it too.
Like I just like swallowed back.
Have you seen
That is so.
Have you seen the edited Family Guy clip where it's just them all throwing up but backwards?
Yes, yes. I was literally gonna say that, and I was like, "Have you seen that episode of Family Guy?"
Yeah, that's what Ash feels like right now.
Just, I'd look at Kane and be like, "Don't do that."
Thank God that wasn't fatal.
Listen,
I'm
was
looking
just
up
curious.
how D&D inebriation works.
I think, yeah, on like different roles, I have a disadvantage, but I don't know specifically.
There's like 5 levels. It's like exhaustion, I think.
Oh, like on the conditions thingy?
Yeah, but I don't see it on there. Oh, here it is. Danger on rules and game. Oh no, it's a question about how it works. Damn it. I need to start accounting for you doing stuff this stupid.
What do you mean?
No, I love it. I'm just not prepared for it.
I'm very good at doing this.
Okay, here I have it. Intoxication penalties. At threshold, you have +3 to charisma and -2 to intelligence. At 2 points, you have +5 to charisma, -3 to intelligence, -3 to wisdom, -1 on attack rolls.
Okay, so which one do you think applies?
There's also 5. If there was a 3, I would go with that. But since there's only a 5, I guess I'm going to have to give you 2. So, for now, you're going to have +5 on charisma checks, -3 on intelligence, and -3 on wisdom, and of course -1 on attack rolls.
Okay, I'm just writing this down so I know too.
Yeah, I don't like this rule system, dude. It's too complicated. Just give me a table.
I know, I hate when they do that.
Yeah, just make it simple. No need to overcomplicate it.
Exactly.
Like, just have it be like exhaustion. There's 5 tiers, each getting worse and worse if you fail the checks for each.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything else I can do in this bar?
Get more waffle bits.
I meant with the people.
With the people, they don't look too friendly. Yeah. Not in like a mean or aggressive way, but more in a way that they just don't want to talk to you.
Damn it. What if they like metal?
I mean, you notice quite a few gold teeth, so...
Damn it. I should just be like that, what's that guy's name? The guy that would just go on, like, the street with a sign with, like, a opinion or something. And just be like,
yeah.
This band rules! And see if I make any friends that way.
I'm here, probably, maybe out on the street.
It's always the times that I feel like making friends that everybody around me is not a friend.
I hear you there.
Okay, you gonna get any more waffle bits or shots or anything?
No, I'm stuffed. I actually, while you were taking a bath, I already ordered some, but...
Smart man.
I'm never going to regret ordering those waffle bits, even if I have to spend my last dime on it.
Speaking of paying, I owe this bartender some money, don't I?
For? Oh.
No,
Kane's prepaid. He's got a tab at this point.
Okay, well, I want to tip the bartender.
Oh. Wow. How much you tipping?
17 gold.
Oh, blimey, thanks so much. Don't get much tipping around here. Not very many generous folk come around these parts. If anything, it's quite the opposite, but... Hi, business is business. Except for when they don't buy drinks and they just scowl at each other, but...
Well, hopefully they buy more drinks, and especially they buy your grandma's fabulous recipe.
Well, it's... Thank you. Just... No one's really cared to ask about the beef juice before. I wish you good luck on your journey. Dude, honestly,
Thanks,
if you didn't
man.
already have a point of inspiration, I would have given you one at this point.
Dude. Oh, that is so funny.
Well, Ash, you ready to go? Hit the
Yes.
road, catch a train. Alright.
I am ready.
The mercenary waits you at the door, back through the alleyways, back through the streets, to the train station for the town. A dead-end train station. Well, this is the end, but still taking you plenty of other places away from the dead end. That makes sense. I shouldn't have said dead end. Silly me.
Yeah.
But
Dude, as soon as you said that, though, I thought of Final Fantasy.
Oh yeah, because like in the slums, that's like where the train stops in this train graveyard. Yeah.
Well, yeah, and then in the beginning, it takes fucking ages to figure out how to fucking get to it.
Mm-hmm. Well, you board your train, take your seats. I think that is the perfect place to end this session.